Oh no, I ripped it. Oh, how fun is this? New things for the garden. Oh no. Oh, good morning. It's Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. Tuesday. We've got some garden things that we need to get. Hello, my name is Crystal. Welcome to our channel. You gonna get gloves?
Yep.
Okay. It's pretty early because we're supposed to get some rain later. We're starting to stock up on garden things. So we went to Lowe's yesterday and Home Depot because I needed indoor potting mix as well for my houseplants. We got some things for the garden out here. When we were in the garden center, everything was still frozen. So when we were trying to take the bags off of the pallets and stuff, they were frozen together, which made it actually easy for us to get the bark nuggets. Tasks we want to get done today are putting bark nuggets down in the pathways of the garden, possibly taking some of the trellising down in one of the garden beds, planning out the new garden beds. We got some bark nuggets and some natural and organic mushroom compost, and we got 10 bags of each. So we're gonna go move those with this over there. I see you, Tina. I'm fully confident that she won't be able to escape there. All right, here we go. Oh no! Aww. That's what happens when I was viewing what I was doing through the camera. Sorry, honey. The mushroom compost stacked up here. I'll be adding to it with different soil amendments, bagged soil amendments and things, a little bit at a time. So for these 10 bags, it cost us $40. Each one is about 3/4 cubic feet or 21 liters of compost. I really just go with whatever is the cheapest for the season. And right now at $4 a bag, this was the cheapest option. Hopefully soon we will have our own compost here and I won't have to buy these things anymore. But we keep expanding on our garden and our garden keeps getting bigger and we have plans to be adding more beds this year. And I know whatever compost I do have here is just not going to be enough to add nutrients. I still need to get other potting soil and things. I find that it's really good just to have it here in case I need it or want it. and that way I have somewhere when I have seedlings or get something that it's already here and I don't have to run out and get anything else. So I just like to be stocked up, and honestly, I'm never overstocked. I always end up using pretty much everything that we buy for the season. So we got these and we got the 10 bags of the bark nuggets, which we are now going to put down in the garden. All right. So with the putting of the bark nuggets down, it's something that I debated doing because it does cost a little bit of money. And normally when I put like some sort of pathway mulch down, it's just the bark left over from our firewood when Steve cuts it up. So I was like, well, do I really want to spend money on something to put down that I'm just going to be walking on? It's just going to get broken down over time. And no, I don't. But I was in Lowe's last year and they had clearance bags that had been ripped open of these bark nuggets. And so I was like, for $2 I'll try it. And so we bought a few and we put them down in the garden and they are just fantastic for walking on. I don't trip as much and it looks nicer. So I do try and do everything with the garden, the chickens and the goats. I try and make everything look nice because for me it makes it a more pleasant experience. Being in a space that I enjoy looking at and being in is makes it better. The 10 bags cost us about $40. Hopefully this will be enough. Once it dries out and bleaches out, it will all look the same, but it's pretty good.
Where do you want it dumped?
Right here. So right here is where I'm planning to put a greenhouse. It's just a 5x5. It kind of looks like this one here. This shelving unit, which is just awesome. It's one of my favorite things. I had to repair it. It ended up falling in a windstorm the other day onto the blueberry bushes over here. And so I bought some of that clear Gorilla tape and just ended up patching up some of the holes and decided that I'm going to move it over here for this year. And then I also have that 5x5 greenhouse that I'm going to be setting up over here. So I'll be moving this trellising out of the way and sweeping this mulch down and building it over here. Over here, we're planning on adding a really big U-shaped garden bed. That's the plan. I don't know if that's what will end up happening. We're going to open this whole section up and do a U-shaped garden bed on the end here for tomatoes and onions and things. Where I normally grow tomatoes, which is here, I'm going to be taking down all of this trellising. I have this greenhouse that fits on top of a raised bed. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just start to take down this trellising here. I got it.
No, it's not. Well, the other problem might be that the ground is going to be frozen in it.
Here's the thing that I bought on Amazon. I don't know. It's been a while. This has been in my basement for a while. I will put the link for it in the description box below if you are interested. It's a 3-foot by 8-foot bed, very roughly. And this is a 3-foot by 8-foot portable greenhouse that we're gonna put on top. And the goal here is to get this thawed out so that I can maybe plant peas a little bit earlier this year, the bushing variety of peas, and lettuce. Isn't that exciting? I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, how fun is this? New things for the garden. It's made by Vivo Sun, and this is the plastic cover for it. And these are all the poles. And that's kind of what it will look like. This should be fun. It's gonna be like building a tent, like we're camping.
I like the ones that you just throw and they pop up on their own.
And they just pop together, if I'm doing this right.
I see, yeah. This area lets you put the things in.
Yeah.
So that's how they look.
Oh, okay, like that.
Yeah.
Yep, so put this like that
Okay.
on that one. Okay, honey?
Oh, man. This one's hard to
Yep.
Oh, I did it! I did it! Okay, I got it in there good.
So now we're gonna connect this to this and this to this, okay?
Can I help you connect that?
It's really hard, so let me just push it in first, okay? Alright, you can put those in that spot, alright?
Oh man, we finished the rooftops.
We just got these 2.5-inch common nails. They were on clearance over the weekend, so we grabbed about a couple different sizes of nails. So these ones are 2.5-inch. I'm just gonna try and bend it around this to keep it from moving around too much. And then I also got some 6-inch landscape staples from the basement, and I'm gonna see if maybe I can tack those in as well. So I don't know if you can tell, but now it's lined up along the outside edge. Now I'm gonna try and get these edges here lined up. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna see like if it gets really windy, if it's gonna blow. It's pretty secured down. I still think I'm gonna add in something to help it. I got it to bend all the way around in the middle, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I don't usually like denting brand new things, but it will for sure be anchored down now because we have a tendency to get some pretty significant winds here, and I don't want to risk this whole thing blowing away. Let's see, the next thing I'm going to do is put the actual greenhouse portion on. You can tie the plastic to the frame with the ties inside, so that's what I'm going to do now. Well, this is fun. Oop. Oh no, I ripped it. Well, that didn't take long. I ripped it. I was trying to tie it and it ripped right off. Well, Vivo son, we should do a little better there. On the outside, so alright. Nope, don't come in. One of the ties ripped really easily.
Oh.
The plastic on isn't the greatest. One of the ties to tie it to the frame broke right off. And then there's nothing to secure it to the top. The idea of this frame being here, which is why I didn't mind denting it too much, is it's going to stay, making it so that I can put some of the mesh screen over this, so take the plastic off and replace it with a mesh screen, and then in the fall and springtime have the plastic on here as a greenhouse for it. So here's what I've decided to do. I'm going to take this one loop. See, these are designed to, when the door opens, to roll it up and then keep it tucked out of the way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one that's inside and then just tie it around itself one time. I don't think I'll have to go all the way down. I'm just gonna do the one of the ones in the middle and one of the ones on the end. I think I'm just gonna do right to the top here.
Alright. There you go.
Here is how this greenhouse looks. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
The goal over here is that this greenhouse will warm up the ground enough that I'll be able to maybe start some peas. I think I'm going to start some lettuce indoors pretty soon, maybe today or tomorrow actually, and then hopefully be able to transplant them out here a little bit earlier. But yeah, I think it'll work out really good, and the cage itself I'll be able to hopefully keep here for a little while. Turn this bed into some sort of brassica cage to grow some cauliflower and broccoli, and then in the fall time use it again to grow some other things. All right, so now we're trying to figure out where we're going to be putting the new garden bed. The idea here is that we're going to do a U-shaped bed, attaching it to this one and coming out, going this way, all the way over here to this spot. Yeah, so I also would like to even this out a little bit.
Alright, so 6 foot.
6 feet.
Yep. So that way it gives you the just over 2 feet.
So it's 18.5 feet and then 6.5 feet. That's awesome. That'll be for tomatoes and onions and stuff. That's gonna be so great. And then the other plan is to put another garden bed over here. I'm gonna move these fabric pots probably around this rock here. When they defrost. Right now they're frozen to the ground, and when you go to pick them up they rip. So I'm just gonna leave them there for now. I ripped one yesterday. We're gonna put in a garden bed over here, similar to what I did with this one last year, where I just used some extra cedar logs we had laying around. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more cedar logs and then just make a bed here. And I just kind of want to take a measurement of it and see how much it's going to be so I can plan what I'm going to put here. The measurement for this bed will be 9 foot by 4 foot. And I just have to kind of go through and see if we have any cedar logs, or maybe I can find some somewhere. And we'll just build this bed similar to what I did over there last year. All right, I think that's it. I think we're done. That'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.